Hello, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I decided that I wanted to do some freezer meals because I bought so much meat from Sam's Club and I didn't just want to put it in the freezer. If you didn't watch the Sam's Club video, you can go back and watch it, but this is the meat that I bought. So this is my first time ever doing freezer meals. So I took the opportunity to use up marinades and sauces that I already had in my refrigerator. Also some other things like cheese or anything like that I figured that needed to be used up that was in the refrigerator. My original plan with the steak was not to put it in the freezer. I was just gonna marinate it and then put it on the grill. But we didn't end up doing that because it rained for a few days. So I just put it in the freezer. Here I'm just explaining that I didn't add any salt to the steak. I did add garlic powder, onion powder, and pepper because this is my first time using this sauce and I'm not sure how it tastes, if it's salty or not. So I didn't add any salt to my meat. When doing these freezer meals, I was thinking about stuff that I can put on the grill because we are going into the warmer months. So this chicken is cut up like this because I was thinking about kebabs, but I wasn't sure how it was gonna be if I put them on the sticks already. So I just cut them up and then I can put them on the sticks when I'm ready to put them on the grill. Also with the freezer meals, I did not follow any particular recipes or anything like that. I just did what I thought that, my family and I, what we would eat when it comes out the freezer. Like I said before, I didn't follow any recipes, but there were some recipes on Pinterest that I was really interested in. But like I said, I decided to use what I already had on hand. So I decided to use fresh broccoli. Again, this is my first time doing it, so I'm not sure how the broccoli is gonna cook once it comes out the freezer. But I will let you all know in another video. I'll be cooking one of the freezer meals for my What's for Dinner videos. So here I'm making up meatballs. My plan was to do half uncooked and the other half cooked and then put them both in the freezer. But that didn't end up that way. What happened was I did cook a few, and the kids ended up having that for dinner on this night that I was preparing the freezer meals. Again, use whatever seasonings you would like to use for your meatballs. Me, I'm just adding whatever I had to, that I thought would make the meatballs flavorful. So if I can give any advice or any tips just from my first experience, I would say to prep everything and make sure that you have everything that you need. I was short on parchment paper when I went to make the hamburgers, but other than that, I would say, yeah, just be prepared for, what you're making. Because I ran out of the parchment paper, it delayed me moving on to the next process, the next step that I wanted to do. So that's the reason why I said that's the tip that I wanted to give. If there's any other tips that I think you should do, I will put them in the comments. And there are lots of people here on YouTube that do freezer meals that you can look up that can give you some good tips. I started out with that scooper, but they were making the meatballs too big. So then I just used my hand and guessed on the size, tried to get them as close to the same size as possible. And yes, I did wash my hands multiple times between every interaction between meat and whatever different surface that I touch. So with the last pack of ground meat, I just used half and made hamburger patties, and then the other half I cooked up. If you have any tips on what I can do next time or any meals that you think I should try, please leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching.